Hey guys, TheSaltyPirate here with another episode of Hearthstone. So progress so far, we've gotten the Mage, the Warlock, the Rogue, and the Hunter, and the Priest and the Warrior. The basic decks are good for them. I'm about halfway with the Shaman and the Druid. The Paladin I have yet to play once. And I think we're gonna hop into the arena and try that out. I have played a run before. I was 4-1, and then I disconnected twice in a row and ended it with 4-3. So that was kind of disappointing, but I suppose it's beta. We'll just be entering with gold here, so it's either $2 or 150 gold. And yeah, the longer you last, the better your prize will be. So we'll purchase it with gold. Alright, what hero do we want? We could play the Paladin we've never played. Don't really want to play the Rogue. Priests are very good in Arena right now since the latest patch. They're just very good. Rogues were very good, but they got nerfed quite heavily. But since we haven't played Paladin yet, maybe we'll just jump into Paladin. Probably risky. Probably not going to do well, but let's do it anyways. Paladin. Alright, so first pick's a rare. I think we'll go with the Defender of Argus. This guy it's +2 attack permanently, not just this turn. And he's a 1-drop, but since he only has 2 health, very fragile. In a priest deck with taunts beside it, it could get pretty out of control, but it's a lot of things remove it, like Arcane Shot, Frostbolt, pretty much everything. This guy's alright. It does have that negative. It's fine at the end of the game as a finisher when it doesn't matter anymore, but the Defender of Argus is just really solid. That +1/+1 taunt to adjacent minions is just, it's good. So we'll be taking that. Okay, so Wisp is bad. Hand of Protection can be useful. Dark Iron Dwarf is good. Hand of Protection is pretty useful, but I think we'll get the Dark Iron Dwarf here. Alright, so do we want... We're not going to take the War Golem. Do we want Card Draw or Blessing of Kings? Card Draw is good if you can keep the guy alive, but as soon as Blessing of Wisdom goes on someone, they become a massive target. It's all removal. They're like a magnet. Blessing of Kings is good. It's a lot of 4 costs, but it can win a game. But if Blessing of Wisdom takes off, it also wins a game. Oh, maybe we take Blessing of Wisdom? I like Card Draw. We'll go with Card Draw. See how that... great, we get another one right away. And 2 cards I don't want, so... Okay, so here's some cards. Fairy Dragon's very good. 2-drop because it's hard to remove. Silverhand Knight is very strong. A 2/2 is a lot better than a 2/1 for a token creature, because it doesn't die to things that have 1 health or 1 attack, like Mage's Fireball, Druid, Shapeshift, and Rogue Dagger. But we probably should get some early drops. The Fairy Dragon. I do love Silverhand Knight, but I think we'll take the Fairy Dragon. We need some things for the early game. So here it's a pretty easy True Silver Champion. War Golems for 7/7. It's tough, but it doesn't do anything, and 7's a lot of mana. The Boulder Fist Ogres are much better. They're 6 for 6/7. 1 mana less and 1 attack less with the same health. With 7 damage, 6 damage can pretty much deal with anything 7 damage can deal with. And at a 7 cost, I'd rather have a Stormwind Champion, usually. Lord of the Arena can be good if you have like a real lack of taunt in your deck, but it does kill most things, but it also dies to a lot of things. 5 health is a little low for a 6 cost. It can be good though, but I mean it deals with any 4 attack guys pretty well. There's a lot of those, Stark Iron Dwarfs and stuff like that, because it lives, but then it can just be fireballed or something like that. True Silver Champions is great. It's a 4 attack weapon, and it restores 2 health to you, so we'll be easily taking that. We do actually have a weapon for Spiteful Smith, but Scarlet Crusader is pretty good value. It's basically guaranteed to trade with 2 things. Almost guaranteed anyways, because of the Divine Shield. So I think we'll take the Scarlet Crusader. Fen Creeper's a good taunt because it has 6 health, but Silence is incredibly useful because it's basically removal. It can deal with a really... We can hope we get more Silence later, or we can hope we get more taunt later. I do prefer the Spellbreaker over the Ironbeak Owl, because generally you don't need to silence things on turn 2 or turn 3, and the Spellbreaker has a much bigger body to him. So I think we'll take the Fen Creeper. I don't like Priestess of Elune. Restoring health to your hero isn't worth the mana to me, and 4 health is very weak for that much mana. Okay, Young Dragonhawk is something that is amazing with Blessing of Kings. It becomes a 5/5 with Wind Fury. That's 10 damage right there. But I don't think we'll be taking it. It's either going to be Consecration or Repentance. Repentance can be good for those big guys later, but when you play a secret, everyone's going to play around it. As soon as you see that secret thing pop up, you're going to be like, well, it could be Repentance, so I'm going to play my weakest. I'm going to play like a Scarlet Crusader, and it just does nothing. It is only 1 cost, though, but Consecration can be pretty good, so I think we'll take Consecration. Yeah, I don't know about that, but we'll take Consecration. Mind Control Tech can be good. It's won me games before, but it's also... chance you could get something terrible. 3/3 for 3 is fine. It's fine for its cost, even without the effect though. I don't like Twilight Drake since the change recently. It's really bad if you draw it late in the game when you have nothing. Knife Juggler is really solid though, so I think we'll be taking Knife Juggler. Light's Justice has a lot of durability, but it is a weak weapon. But it does only cost 1 mana. I don't think we're going to take it though. Maybe if we had that Spiteful Smith we would. Loot Hoarder is good for card draw. I like Loot Hoarder better than the Novice Engineer, which is a 1/2 for 2. Now the Novice Engineer can be good. It's better late in the game, because if you have nothing in your hand, you draw a Novice Engineer, you play it, well you still have like 8 or 7 mana left, depending on how late in the game you are. And you get the card right away, so you can play 2 things that turn. But Loot Hoarder is much better in the early game, because a 1/2 usually doesn't kill anything, but a 2/1 can kill a Fairy Dragon and get you a card. Whereas the Novice Engineer just wouldn't kill the Fairy Dragon. You still got the card, but yeah, but the disadvantage is late in the game, you're probably going to get that card a turn late. You know, maybe that kills you, right? Harvest Golem is great value for what it is. 2 damage, and then if you kill it, it just does 2 damage again. Much like the Scarlet Crusader, except the Scarlet Crusader is vulnerable to destroy mechanics like Shadow Word Pain. But we do have 2 Blessing of Wisdom, so I think we'll pass on the Loot Hoarder and go for the Harvest Golem. I do like the Loot Hoarder though. So we will not be building a Murloc deck, because that's pretty much impossible in Arena. A Light Warden, we aren't going to have any ways to buff it. Gadget Zan Auctioneer, we have 1, 3 spells, but even if we have no spells, it's better than the other 2 here. This is kind of crap. Don't really want those picks there. Okay, so Abusive Sergeant's good. It's useful. The 2 attack, it's only this turn, but you can do something pretty good with it. It's almost like a mini removal with a body attached to it. Argent Protector is good. Divine Shield is awesome. You know, you Divine Shield something and just run it into it. You don't have to worry. But I don't know. It's between these 2. Blessing of Kings is good. We passed up on it earlier. It is 4 mana, but it can easily, you know, you throw that on this guy. If they don't have direct removal, 10 health is I mean, it's a 10-7. That'll do some work for you. But I guess if you Argent Protector it, you have to hit it. You have to hit it more anyways. Argent Protector is good. I think we'll take Blessing of Kings. Again, not entirely sure on that pick. Do we want a 3rd Blessing of Wisdom? Goes with our Gadgetzan Auctioneer for even more card draw. I don't think we're taking the River Crocolisk is alright. 3 health. A lot of the 2 damage guys like Loot Hoarder don't trade with River Crocolisk. Do we take Loot Hoarder? It's just all card draw. But I don't know. I don't really want another Blessing of Wisdom. Maybe we take the Loot Hoarder. Grab him. Card draw is good. So Direwolf Alpha's very good. You can do a lot of work with him. It's adjacent minions +1 attack. But I think we'll take the Argent Protector. I like giving something Divine Shield. It can be pretty useful. Card draw, Charge, or Hammer of Wrath. I think we'll get the removal. Hammer of Wrath goes with our Auctioneer, even though they're unlikely to be there at the same time. I don't like the Bodyguard for the same reason as Lord of the Arena. He just dies too easily. Like, he's a 5 cost. He trades with True Silver Champion kills him, but he trades with Dark Iron Dwarf, which is it's a mana less, and it has the lasting effect of giving someone to attack. He does have taunt, so you're forced to attack into him, but Iron for Grizzly, it can save you sometimes, but it dies really easily. It's alright in the early game. It's good in Hunter decks though, because it's a beast. Guardian of Kings, I don't really like that much either. For 7 cost, it's pretty weak stats wise. It does restore 6 health to your hero, but that usually won't change the game. But I think we'll just take it anyways. We don't have any big guys right now, so take the Paladin cards because they're Paladin cards. This is probably going to be a Stranglethorn Tiger. Its stealth on a 5/5 is good. Because stealth creatures are still vulnerable to AoE, but AoE doesn't do 5 damage unless it's Twisting Nether or a spell-powered Flame Strike. Or a multiple spell-powered something else. Consecration's alright, but we do have how much removal do we have? We have Champion, Consecration, Hammer of Wrath. That's not that much, but that's fine. We'll take the Tiger for now. The Ogre is good, and we don't have many big guys, but Cult Master can get you cards, and it usually kills something, because it has 4 attack. So even if it doesn't get you cards, it does still kill something. But do we really need more cards? We only have 1. We have Taunt there, and then the Defender of Argus for Taunt, right? Because generally you want Cult Master to be behind Taunt for it to really get its use. I think we'll pick it up anyways, just in case. Okay, so Ancient Mage, we won't be getting spell power. Holy Wrath is incredibly random. It could be like, yeah, sweet, it's Guardian of Kings. Or it could be like, it's Blessing of Wisdom. I mean, you still get the card draw, but it's 5 mana. Divine Favor can be good if you're behind on cards in your hand, but if you already have a lot of card draw, like we have these guys, a Loot Hoarder, a Cult Master, Hammer of Wrath is card draw, Zen Auctioneer is card draw. If you have all those, you're probably going to have the same or a bigger hand anyways. Which means none of these cards are great for us. We could take Holy Wrath and just totally RNG, pray to the RNG gods that it ends up being good. Divine Favor is a good card. It's a very good card, but I don't know if it's good in our deck. I mean, he is a 2/5. It's not bad, but should we grab the Holy Wrath? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a good choice, but we're gonna do it anyways. Could get more removal or more Argent Protector. I think we'll grab Argent Protector. Here we're kind of lacking on big guys still, so we'll probably take the champion over the Harvest Golem. We do need 3s. So I'm not going to take Holy Light. I think I'll go with the Jungle Panther here. Abusive Sergeant's alright, but Jungle Panther's good. It almost always kills something. Here, we'll take the Razorfen Hunter over the Nightblade. I'm not very fond of the Nightblade. It's a 4/4. It costs 5. So it's like this guy. 3 damage to the enemy hero. I mean, it can be alright. I think we'll take the Hunter though. Okay, so all 3 of these cards are pretty good. Amani Berserker is a great 2-drop because if it doesn't get killed, if it trades with a, I don't know, like a Loot Hoarder or a Harvest Golem, well, not the Harvest Golem so much, but, you know, a Razorfen Hunter guy or something, it becomes really strong for a 2-drop. 5 attack. Senjin Shieldmaster is probably the best mid-game-ish taunt. Fen Creeper is good, obviously, but it's 1 more mana for 1 more health. 5 health is a good amount because a lot of the 4 damage guys can't kill him. That said, Humility can deal with if someone like summons a Deathwing or something and we need to deal with it, because we don't have any removal that's just remove. It all has to deal damage, so if it has a ton of health, that sucks. I like all these cards. We are low on taunt, so maybe we take the Senjin Shieldmaster. We need removal too, and Amani Berserker is really good value. I know the Senjin Shieldmaster is useful though. I like him. We're gonna take him. Do we want another Argent Protector? I don't really want Core Hound, and I don't really want 4/7s are fine. 7 health is a good amount, but just all the Divine Shields, just Divine Shields everywhere. Redemption can be okay. What do we bring back? Like a Tiger or a Stormwind Champion would be alright. Bring back a... yeah, I don't know. Ventrico Mercenary, though. I like Ventrico Mercenary. Silvermoon Guardian's also pretty good. But I think we'll take the Mercenary. I like the Mercenary. Let's see. Do we have many Battlecry effects? Yeah, we got a ton of Argent Protectors. I guess you can re-stealth someone. You can summon another boar. That's not that great. Another Redivine Shield. Another to attack. Oh yeah, we got a good amount of battle cries, so I think Youthful Brewmaster could be pretty useful. So there's that humility, and it's beside 2 other good cards. But I think we do need something to deal with a big bad guy that we can't kill. As much as this would be good. I like Silverhand Knight, I like Raging Worgen. Raging Worgen is absurd in mage decks, same with Amani Berserker, because you can fireball your own guy just to trigger the enrage. Raging Worgen, if you trigger enrage on your turn, you get that second attack that same turn. So if you kill a loot hoarder, like you attack into a loot hoarder, you then get to attack again on the same turn. You don't have to wait till next turn for the Wind Fury. But I think we'll take humility. I'm not entirely sure. Last card. Wow, this curve is ugly. This is an ugly curve. Quality hurts your own guys. Violet Teacher. We have a few spells, but it's Violet Teacher's fine even if you don't have many spells. A 3/5 is decent. Quality is generally not that good. I guess it combos with Consecration pretty decently, but it hurts your own guys, and if you have guys on the field that are gonna trade, did we just go Violet Teacher? And we only have 1 card that removes big terrible guys. This deck might not go so well, but we'll just Violet Teacher. Okay, that's an ugly curve. It's a very ugly curve. Well, let's jump in and good luck, I guess. How long is this video? 22 minutes? We can probably play 1 game. We'll play a game. Alright, looks like we're up against a druid. Well, I don't like these guys for the opening hand. Argent Protector is really bad to play if nothing else is on the battlefield. Okay, not the best, and didn't want to draw that. No, didn't want to see that. We'll see how this works. I don't know. Might have built a crap deck. You have to touch everything, it gives you good luck. Okay, loot hoarder. That's actually good. Perfect draw. Our skills at top decking are unmatched. Coin, what, Grizzly Bear or something? Yeah, oh god, a 5 cost on turn 2? Okay, I don't know if that was the best use of that. Maybe he's just got nothing else though. So we could Divine Shield this guy, but we kind of want him to die anyway, and we have enough mana to perfectly play a Panther. So we'll do that. Now you did give him 4 armor. Well, we'll see. Kill my loot hoarder probably. Or the boar will probably do that. Or... did he just not attack with the charge boar? Okay, that's fine. I mean, if that's what you want to do. So we could play a taunt. Just the loot hoarder just won't die. I think that's what we'll do. Alternatively, we could attack with the Panther, Divine Shield it, and then just summon a 1/1. No, because I think we can Divine Shield the Taunter. We'll just keep this guy alive for now. Don't need the card draw. We got our Humility though if anything really rough comes out. Okay. That's a pretty easy trade with our loot hoarder if he doesn't take it out. Don't know if that was a good play. Probably would have just summoned the Panther at this point. I guess that trade's good next turn, but I am absolutely... Oh no, well I can't run my loot hoarder into it anymore. So there's that. I could Holy Wrath it. Oh, could do that. I could Knife Juggler into Argent Protector and hope the knife hits it, which we will do. Do we Divine Shield our Taunter? Or do we Divine... Yeah, we could Divine Shield the Knife Juggler too, because he's good. We'll do the Taunter, because if the knife doesn't hit, then maybe we just run it. Or no, we don't have to run it in, it's a Taunter. Well, the knife didn't hit, but that's fine. At least that guy won't die. If he runs into it, it'll just kill the shield. This game's going fine so far. Okay, so he's back up to same amount of health as me. Okay, pretty much as expected. He's got his own 4/2 out now. Could give our guy another Divine Shield. Or we just summon a Gadgetzan Auctioneer. I think we'll do this. I don't know. We're setting ourselves up pretty bad for an AoE, but that's okay. Throw more knives out. Hey, he's down to 1 health. That doesn't help us at all. Well, he's dead on board next turn. Maybe our Holy Wrath can pull a 7 damage straight on his face. That'd be fun. You can't target your own Panther, can you? He's got stealth. What? Okay. Okay, so we win. Should we see what the Holy Wrath does? Right, because if we 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, yeah, we win. 2. Not the best. Yes, that wasn't the best trade, but it doesn't matter. We win! Level 2! Ah, we get some 2 silver champions if we want to make that Paladin deck. Okay, well, off to a good start. We're going to end the episode here, though. 30-minute mark. We'll be continuing on with this run. I won't play it off camera, so you can see all our glorious wins and losses. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time with some more Hearthstone.